We're going to take a look at a router today from Tenda, and if you haven't heard of that name before, it's because it's not that well known in North America, but you'll probably see more of these shortly. This is the AC15, and it's an AC1900 router, wireless Wi-Fi router that's going to basically give you connectivity throughout the house. A lot of features in this cost-effective router that we want to show you today that really make it valuable for the money you're going to pay.
Well, the thing is, AJ, is a lot of people don't upgrade their routers often. Sure. And then they get buffering issues and they'll try to get a range extender or power line, but it's like really go to the source. Get a new router. This is an affordable router that uses the latest AC technology. So in terms of Wi-Fi, you went from B, the B standard, to G, to N, and this is AC, the newest one, and it's also dual band. So you got the 2.4 gigahertz and also the 5 gigahertz. And that's really important because a lot of the stuff that you want to do on the 5 gigahertz, you can't really do well on 2.4, sure, like streaming, Netflix, or online gaming.
Good point. And then in terms of some of the other connectivity issues that you have here, I'll just spin it around. And you're going to want to look for this in most of your routers. You have the opportunity to USB in a printer on the back, so that's great because you can hardwire a printer to it so you can print from anywhere in the house, as well as you've got these 4 hardwire ports as well. So that's going to give you the opportunity to plug into different devices if you've got some cabling in your home.
Especially like if you have a television, sure, or say you got a Roku, a streaming box. It's, you know, they can go Wi-Fi, but if you have the option to go directly into your router, you want to do that. So if you have an entertainment center at the home with your TV and your streaming player and say your Xbox or PS4, this is where you want to put your router because you can connect it directly in and you know you're going to get the best performance because you're not even using Wi-Fi. It's coming straight from inside the router.
Now, you know, when you're talking about cost effectiveness here, there are a few things that we did notice about the Tenda which maybe give it that price point. We noticed that the antennas that are built onto the device were a little bit flimsy and easy to sort of snap off of their off the back here. You want to be careful with that. I mean, overall, what you want to look for is those features and also the onboard processing, which this does have. But keep in mind, you're hitting a price point because of some of the materials that they put into it.
I'm happy that they put antennas. For a couple of years, especially around 2012, they tried to make all the routers pretty. Yeah. It's something that you would want to put on a bookshelf. But once you have antennas, you know you're going to get a better range. So I definitely recommend if you're looking for a router like the Tenda, you want to make sure you have antennas because that's going to help broadcast that Wi-Fi signal throughout the home.
Sure. And you know, a couple other buttons you want to look for. You want that WPS technology. I think almost every new router on the market today is going to have that, but that's for essentially really simple connectivity to different WPS-enabled devices throughout the home.
Yes, it's called Wi-Fi protected setup. So if you have a device that you want to connect to your router,
like a camera for in your baby room or something like that.
Exactly. You press this button on your router, you go to your device, you press the WPS button on there, and they instantly pair. It's a great feature. You should definitely take advantage of it if you're in the market for a new router.
Kind of, they made a fancy little design on this one too.
It's nice. The way the light bounces off it, it kind of looks good, you know, kind of geeky, kind of like a cool way, kind of cool geeky design. I really like it. So if you are in the market for a new router, and you should be if you haven't had one in the last 3 or 4 years, check out the Tenda AC15.